I want a fucking smoothie. Let's go get a fucking smoothie. Let's do this. Get squeezed by my husband. I just fell. Oh my god, that was hurt my butt so bad.
We were caught on Christ.
We're here. Let's do this. All right, fun fact, I just got catcalled coming back to my car. And I'm dressed like scum. So, shout out to you, dude. Thanks for making a girl feel good. All right. Look what I got. Hey everybody, my name is Jenny and I am sitting in my car in the Jamba Juice parking lot in Northridge. So the other day, about 4 in the morning, my coworker, Kevin, gave me a slew of questions for me to answer eventually on a video. And I thought now would be the perfect time. We can just chat, I can drink my thick smoothie and answer some questions. So let's get into it. I kind of don't like holding this camera like this, but whatever, it's what we have to do. All right, now without further ado, questions from Kevin. Where did you grow up? Thanks for asking, Kevin. I grew up in Marietta, Georgia. It is a suburb of Atlanta, specifically an area of Marietta called East Cobb. How many states have you lived in? I have lived in Georgia, I've lived in Alabama, and I have lived in California. Where did you go to college? I went to Auburn University. Any Auburn people out there? War Eagle. It is in Auburn, Alabama. What was your major? My major was, I got a BFA in theater performance, acting. It's coming in real handy. Oh my god, I sucked it too fast.
That's what she said.
Oh, hold on. All right, next question. What is your dream job? Well, my dream job is, I actually have two, but they're kind of related. So my dream would be to star on a sitcom that films in front of a live studio audience, because you get that immediate gratification of the audience laughing. It feels like live theater. I grew up doing theater ever since I was a kid, so I haven't done much of it since I've been, that's a lie, I haven't done much of it. I've done it, yes, I've done a lot of it in California. I mean, I haven't done like straight plays in California. I've done, like growing up, I did plays like nonstop from like when I was a kid through college, and then I toured with a theater company before I moved to LA, and then when I moved to LA, I started learning comedy, and so I kind of switched from doing like plays to doing improv and sketch comedy, and yeah, so that wasn't the question though. The question was, what is your dream job? Which would be to be on a sitcom in front of a live studio audience. I'd also love to host a talk show. Like, I would love to host a talk show.
I would love it.
And then the other like main dream is I would like to start a soap opera. Like write it, like just create it. I would love to be on it, but I would like to create it and have this entire world. I miss old school soap operas. I know there's a couple left, but it's just not the same. My soap was All My Children that I loved. I am still obsessed with it. I still watch old clips all the time. I am obsessed with it, and that's what I want to do. I want to create a soap like Agnes Nixon did with All My Children. So That's my dream. What are your hobbies? Creating weird projects. I do this thing on Instagram where I create like photos of celebrity pets doing things. It's just literally what it sounds like. I take pictures of celebrity pets and I Photoshop them doing things. I took a bit of a break, but I think we're gonna get back on that wagon. Today I've got one that I've been working on for Tampon the dog. It's a Bella Thorne's dog, so I wasn't really happy with the direction it was going. So I might just switch it up because it's been a very long time since I worked on it, and I think that just means I'm not inspired, and I need to like get this one done so I can get this ball rolling again. I mean, you can't ever have too many pictures of celebrity pets doing things. Am I right? I also, what do? I'm a writer. I'm an actor. I like to watch TV. Those are some main hobbies. How did you and Ebenezer meet? Well, thanks for asking, Kevin. This is Ebenezer, for those of you who are new to my channel. She is my service dog. She is 12 and a half years old. We are best friends. She is my sidekick, and I'm about to tell you our origin story. Back in college, back at Auburn University, if you were paying attention to one of the earlier questions, I used to be very impulsive. Like, I went through an impulsive stage, and one day I went to work at Carol's Hallmark, where I worked for like 9 years. But I was there and they had these penny saver ads outside the store, and I'd been wanting a Chihuahua. I was looking through the penny saver. I saw a Chihuahua, a purebred Chihuahua that was a puppy that was being sold for $175. And I called them up and I asked a few questions and I said, I want your dog. And so I, like, after work, I drove to Columbus, Georgia, which is about an hour and a half. It's like an hour. Yeah, it was about an hour and a half from Auburn. And my friend Matt went with me so I wouldn't get murdered. And we met some dude in the parking lot at Walmart, and he had a bunch of airbrush cherries on his car, I remember. And he had Ebenezer. Her name was Sandy at the time, which is why her name is Ebenezer S. Newman. The S is for Sandy. I believe if a dog's already named, it should have that name included somehow in its official name. The guy told me that he and his wife had got her 8 months before, but they worked 14-hour days and she was home alone all the time and they couldn't take care of her. So I took her and we drove back to Auburn. We went to Target. I remember Matt had to hold her like at the front of the store because they wouldn't let her in, and I went and bought her a bunch of stuff because that morning when I woke up, I was not planning on having a dog. And then I went back home. In college, I lived with my dad, and he definitely didn't want another dog in the house. So I walked in and I set her on the kitchen table, like in her bed, and I wrapped her up in her bed. And I remember he walked in and he goes, "What's this?" And I lied and said I was watching her for a friend. I figured as we had her for a while, he would start to really like her and then like miss her if she was gone. Eventually, I think he was like, "When is your friend gonna take this dog back?" And I was like, "Well, I have the option of keeping her." And then I think he realized I like bought the dogs. Anyway, they knew each other for a while. I got her in August, and then I think it was like a little over a month later, so like toward the end of September, I had to go to Connecticut to do rehearsals for this show I was gonna tour with. So my dad said he would watch her, and he took care of her for the because I didn't come back until the end of December from tour, and he took care of her the whole time. And then he picked me up from the airport with her, and she had no idea who I was. So we had to reintroduce ourselves and get to know each other again, and we've been best friends ever since. Where's your favorite vegan spot in SoCal? I would say my favorite vegan spot is either Sage Bistro or Floor Vegan. Sage has several locations. I found the one in Silver Lake is much better than the others. They have more stuff I can eat. I don't know why their menu is different, but it is. And then Floor Vegan is also in Silver Lake. These are suburbs of Los Angeles, and they've got gluten-free vegan options that are different, that I feel like I'm not eating the same thing. I also like Cafe Gratitude. It's not a vegan restaurant per se, but it is a very like healthy place that has a lot of vegan options. And Veggie Grill is my like vegan fast food that I'll eat at work and stuff, because there's one near my work. There's not one near my house, unfortunately. What is your favorite place you've traveled to? Amsterdam. Were you an emo kid in high school? Hell no. In high school, this high school Jennie, like, would be scared of this Jennie. I was so shy in high school. I didn't talk to guys unless they were my friends. Like, I could talk to my guys that were friends, but like guys I liked or anything, I couldn't. I was so terrified. I was really quiet in class, conservative. I was really, really religious in high school. I'm from Marietta, Georgia, which is in the South, and I just grew up. It just so happened, my parents didn't push it on me, but it so happened that the friends that the friend group I got into were super, super Christian, and we just remained together throughout elementary through high school. So for fun, like, I went to church. Like, that's where my friends were. That was fun for me. So I definitely wasn't emo. Did the person who was stealing your plants on your porch ever stop stealing them? So there was someone stealing plants off my porch. Considering all of my plants are dead now, yeah, they've stopped stealing them because it's not really something that's tempting. So if you don't want people to steal your plants, just kill them and people will stop stealing them. What is something you've wanted for a long time but you haven't been able to justify buying it? Good question, Kevin. I have been wanting so bad a painting by Gloria Vanderbilt. Gloria Vanderbilt, for you youngins, is, I mean, she's like a historical icon. She's just, she is part of the prestigious Vanderbilt family. She's Anderson Cooper's mom. She's in her 90s now. She's an artist, and she makes these paintings that I adore. They're about love, and they're cute, and they're like $3,000, and she signs them and frames them and sends them, and I want one so bad because I know she's not gonna be around much longer, and I think it would be a great investment item, and it would make me so happy. But I would have to work so hard. Like, the amount of hours I'd have to work to spend over $3,000 on that, I just can't justify it. And I know it's something I'm gonna regret later. I don't know. Like, I've never invested in art, so I don't know how that works, but I'm not like rolling in money. Like, I live paycheck to paycheck, so it would be me dipping into my savings to make a purchase that isn't really necessary. It's just something I really want, and I've got so much else that I have to pay for right now, that, like, my health stuff and everything else, that it just doesn't seem right, but I really want it. I really want it. So anyway, I put it out into the universe, so maybe somehow I'll luck out and it'll just happen. Hey, Gloria Vanderbilt, you watching? Girl, love your paintings. I would cherish it. I would hang it on my wall, and then if I have kids, I would make them hang it on their wall. Like, seriously, it would be something I would treasure forever, and it would be like a family thing passed down. Just saying, Gloria Vanderbilt. I know you're all about my vlogs, Glor. I call you Glor. All right, that's it. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you guys for sitting here listening to me. I wanted a fucking smoothie, and I got a fucking smoothie. I'm gonna go home now. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have my day. So until next time, I'll see you in another new video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you don't. And I'll see you next time. Bye.